By now, you may have seen one too many commercials about Camp Lejeune, one of the largest water contamination cases in U.S. history, dating back to the 1950s through 80s. But why are these ads running now? I'm 7 News consumer anchor Diane Lee, and I looked into what veterans and their families should know before signing up with an attorney in this 7 News consumer exclusive Camp Lejeune Lawsuits. They signed up knowing the risks, but it was the hidden dangers in the water at Camp Lejeune that exposed an estimated 1 million soldiers and their families over 3 decades to lethal toxins. Peter Bouchard, who served from 1956 to 62, spent 3 summers at that Marine Corps base in Jacksonville, North Carolina. He says the water tasted foul.
We knew the water was bad, but you know, we think, well, oh yeah, Marine Corps is not going to do anything bad to us.
In 1980, the base began testing the well water in response to new Environmental Protection Agency regulations and discovered toxic solvents like TCE, PCE, benzene, and other harmful compounds. The sources included fuel tank leaks and a nearby dry cleaner.
Oh well.
Bob Burns and his family came to Camp Lejeune 1 year later, but he says he and his fellow Marines were never told about the contamination, even when the wells were decommissioned in the mid-80s.
Accountability. My wife has lots of medical problems. My daughter.
When the truth came out over the next few decades, Ed Bell, founding partner at Bell Legal Group and president of the Charleston School of Law, says the statute of limitations for veterans to sue had run out.
The U.S. Supreme Court ruled that we were unable to pursue our cases. So we were all kicked out of court. And I just didn't have the stomach to tell my clients that you have no hope.
So what'd you do?
So I wrote a bill and presented it to Congress, and it got passed.
And obviously brings up emotions, because you've helped so many people.
Well, hopefully.
Now, thanks to the Camp Lejeune Justice Act of 2022, anyone living or working on base for a 30-day period between 1953 and 87 can sue the U.S. government if they've been diagnosed with an illness linked to the contamination. The U.S. government designated 18 illnesses that are presumed to have been caused by the toxic water on base, including leukemia, several other cancers, and Parkinson's disease. For 75-year-old Burns,
Feel used.
it was a stomach tumor,
Feel used.
removed in 2018. 84-year-old Bouchard has Parkinson's disease.
I'll reach for something and drop it, or suddenly I just fall down.
Bouchard now has 100% service-connected disability, including monthly compensation.
This is my basic training platoon.
Edison Platt with the North Carolina Department of Military Veterans Affairs urges vets and their families to seek the benefits they've earned and which don't require much legwork because the illnesses are presumptive. He says veterans can pursue both VA compensation and a lawsuit independently. Would seeking a lawsuit potentially affect benefits, and if so, how?
If the veterans themselves are service connected for those presumptives, they decide they want to go and apply for this lawsuit and get a larger reward from it, then there will be an offset, but they haven't determined that yet.
As for those ads, Bell cautions good marketing doesn't mean experience in a federal courtroom.
I wish there was a way that I could take some of these lawyers and shake them. Say, what are you doing?
Before you hire a lawyer, ask for a list of cases they've tried, along with the verdict. And as for legal fees, you should negotiate that. A settlement should cost you less than a trial. This Vietnam vet knows his fellow Marines don't often seek help. But when you sign up for war and are taken down by toxic water, for him, not taking action is not an option.
My feeling is that an individual who was there at that time and suffering illnesses need to do something about it.
Now, we should note veterans only have until August of 2024 to file a lawsuit. Another word of caution, law firms who advertise will often pass along clients to other firms. So be sure you know who is representing you. For more on the Camp Lejeune water contamination, just look for this story on my page at WSBA.com/consumer.